instructional design comes in, right? And so what I'm telling you is, now that we know why they need to learn it, what they're going to be accomplishing and who's going to be there, we can think much more clearly about how we should facilitate that content. So for example, number one, we've got novice folks who just want tips on how to practice, how to build relationships, de-escalate circumstances, and be more inclusive, right? And they really want this so they can learn how to do it immediately. Well, the most immediate way to learn a skill is by doing it in the moment. So I would say they would learn this. How they're going to learn it? I'm going to do demonstrations, and then they're going to practice it in class and give each other feedback. When they leave here, they're going to know how to implement that immediately, because they're going to demonstrate the tips I gave them, practice them together. I'm going to demonstrate the tips I gave them. They're going to practice it, and then they're going to get some feedback to each other. Done. Whoa. You'll see how that happened. You see how that just happened? All of these 4 questions are going together for you. Let's go to number 2. There's a rural small community. They want to learn how to build better relationships so they can feel safer in their community. That's why they want to do it. They want to feel safer. So how do I begin to teach this? Let me think. What's the way to build relationships that make you feel safe amongst each other? You know what I think I want to do? I want to do something where they have to do some team building activities. I would even do not only team building activities, but I would want to do something where they talk about what makes them feel safe, right? So I want them to discuss what makes them feel safe, right? Number 3, remember, we got a demonstration, we got practice, we got feedback circles, we got team building activities, and we got discussions. This is how we're going to teach this content. The violence needs to be de-escalated so that they can enjoy each other in public spaces, right? That's what they really are looking forward to. They want to go outside and feel safe, right? And so if we're talking about de-escalation, what I would want to do is, I think this is where I really want to offer them how they're going to learn to de-escalate. Demonstration. Oh, I would do scenarios. That's a good one. Scenarios on a tense situation that has tips for how to de-escalate unique situations. All right, here's the 4th one. This Asian community is going to be more inclusive because their community is constantly growing, right? An Asian community being more inclusive because they have a more growing community. You know what I think I'm going to do here is, if you have a more growing community and they want to be more inclusive, I would have them do an activity where they brainstormed the values and assets of diverse communities. Right? And I would get my sticky notes out. I would do, Google Forms. I would find a way for them to write down their ideas for when they're brainstorming the assets of diverse communities. That's how you do this. So now you have the ability to write out an objectives based off of all of these, and you can mix and match them. You can put them together. You can do whatever you want, right? So one of your objectives may be to teach a mostly Asian American community how to de-escalate violence through team building activities, discussions, and demonstrations. Another objective may be to teach a small rural community how to build relationships with diverse audiences, with people from different ethnicity backgrounds, that makes them feel safe through brainstorming the assets of diverse audiences, right? So you can really play around with how you put them together. The point here I'm making is that you can put them together. Now you have all of your pieces you need to the puzzle of your objectives, and you can do that with every activity and or workshop you present, and it's going to empower you to be better at making objectives and presentations that hit your goal and produce results. All right, that is it. I'm Jeremy Triplett. This is JT Designer Present, and I just gave you 4 great questions to ask to set up objectives that get you results, to touch lives, change organizations, and transform communities. All right, I'll see y'all next time.